host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Hi, I'm Missy. I'm a massage therapist here at the Healing Storm Holistic Center, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Good morning, Frederick. Today is Tuesday, October 21st, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to another great episode, 387, if you can believe it. I was just chatting with someone who stopped into the home of everything Frederick this weekend, and she's like, how did I not know you were doing this show? Well, I don't know. I'm trying, right? I talked to some people this weekend who said, I see your car everywhere, and I wasn't sure what this was about. I know. There is a QR code on the back of my car. Please scan it next time you see it. But I am obviously preaching to the choir. So we appreciate those of you who pop in each day to check out Good Morning Frederick. And look, this is a show for you, all about you. And this wonderful place that we live. All right, on the show today, we've got our morning roundup with Bob and Randy. That ought to be a fun discussion considering what happened in football over the weekend. We've got Happening in Frederick, keeping you up to date with what is going on in and around Frederick County. All the events, boy, we do not slow down in the fall here in Frederick at all. We've got Michele Payton. She is with Reforge now, and she's got some great events she wants to let you and any veteran in your life know about. And then live in the studio, we've got Scott Marcerone from Let There Be Rock Schools talking about some great events going on that I'm going to be a part of this weekend. Don't forget the Good Morning Frederick merch. I'm sorry. Bob Miller just hopped into the studio and I'm watching him right now. Oh, it's going to be fun. When you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, the Asian American Center of Frederick benefits from the proceeds of those sales. Oh gosh, you're going to want to see this. Please text your friends. This is going to be fun. Let's get this show started. Well, I got to thank Fusion Car Wash, now with 2 locations to serve you, one on Spectrum Drive and one near on TJ Drive. Both have that high-tech drive-through tunnel. TJ Drive has the self-serve vacuums, and over on Spectrum Drive, you can get the Fusion Car Wash team to give you a little mini interior detail. Download the Fusion Car Wash app. or go to fusioncarwash.com. All right, it's time for our morning roundup. Thanks to Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Oh my gosh. I knew it.
I
Oh,
only
good
got one
morning
thing to
to Rob
say,
and Randy.
Randy and Danny. I know.
I have a hard time believe you only have one thing
Yeah,
to say.
there you
Bobby.
go. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is those Cowboys beat a second-rate Linganore Lancers high school
here we
football
go.
team without Jaden Daniels, without Terry McLaurin.
Well, yeah, it's because no Jaden
without
Daniels because we
D.J.
took him out.
Samuels,
Wow,
without
wow,
Noah Brown,
wow.
without the top defensive end in the league.
Nobody
So, yeah.
cared when it was the Cowboys last year missing Dak Prescott for 9 games. So quit your whining.
Congratulations for being a scrub squad with
Hey,
no
you know
starters.
What? You know what? Hey, we still beat a worse scrub squad.
Yeah, well, you beat a team that has no starters on it. Congratulations. You won the first preseason game of the year, Bob. Congratulations on that. That was fantastic.
A week or two ago, the Cowboys played without an entire offensive front line, and nobody cared. And now that's the excuse for the
it's not an excuse.
you know what, you guys got beat down. Sorry, I'm not going to cry because you guys got injuries. No big.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
it's fine.
Quit your
You
whining.
beat a second-rate team that wouldn't be fielded on any NFL team anywhere on any Sunday. Congratulations.
Speak to the star, pal. Just that's you know what. Woo!
And not only that, well, how about the pass interference call that we get called against us in the end zone? Same exact thing happened 7 minutes later against your guy. No call. So it was clear the
you know what?
referees were not going to let this
you
team.
want to talk about the fact that who gets more penalties not called against them? That is the
14
Dallas Cowboys
penalties on the
day in
Redskins.
and day out. Quit your whining. Come on up here in the mountain, pal, and talk that trash.
How many on the Cowboys?
All right.
3.
Yeah, you know.
14 on the Redskins. That sounds weird.
I'm about ready to mute you both.
Typical Cowboys fan. Congratulations.
Typical Commanders fan. I mean, you know, I am happy that Jaden Daniels' injury is not season ending or anything like that. And because I think he's a good kid. And yes, I agree that you guys didn't have your top 3 wide receivers, but nobody cries for us in Argentina when anybody has an injury. It's, and you can't say next man up because you really don't have any men to next up.
No men left.
No men left. We are out.
I will say one thing, and I know we got other things to talk about, and we will, but I got to gloat a little bit. But I decided to listen to sports talk radio in DC yesterday. And I'm going to tell you something, man. It's horrible. I mean, those guys, they're horrible. I mean, they're just not good radio announcers. I was just like, man, there's really just no intelligence there whatsoever. I'm
horrible
sorry.
Because they're homers, or horrible just because they just had terrible takes?
Yeah, but yes. I mean, you can be a homer. I'm fine with being a homer. And they were all talking about, well, Joe Witt's got to be fired. Should you fire Joe Witt? Stuff like that. But they're just, it's not compelling. I mean, I got nothing to talk about here.
Let me just tell you, my brother there has called lots of radio talk shows, even when the Commanders or previous Redskins have won a game.
Yeah, boy. I mean, I called after we beat the Giants, and everyone's all skipping around happy, and it was, we've played terrible all year. I knew this was going to happen. We played terrible in the preseason. We've been lethargic. We don't come out with any energy. We have a lot of penalties. I think there's a lot of reasons why this, and obviously the injuries are devastating, but I call them out when they win, even because, it's just looked like trash the entire year. It doesn't surprise me where we're at right now, so...
Well, you have to build on what happened last year, and I don't think the Commanders did a very good job of doing that. They put in some of the wrong pieces. But you know what? I'm gleeful about it because I have the shirt. I root for the Cowboys and whoever's playing the Redskins or the Commanders.
Yes.
I just don't care.
As we would be
Right.
if this were reversed.
That's what makes a rivalry like this one to no end. And guess what? You guys might get a Christmas present next year. See, look, they're even bringing the fire company or the ambulance to take the Redskins.
Another Redskin player that got hurt on the practice field. So we're down to we'll just play with 3 guys.
You didn't have a guy who, one of your starting quarterbacks slip and fall in his house and have a concussion. How does that happen? I don't know.
Pretty much. That's pretty much just summing it up for us this year.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I want to say good morning to Mama Cone, who is on with us right now. Have a fabulous day. Yes, looks beautiful outside, which we love as well. All right, Randy, what do you got for us this morning?
All right, well, let's start here. I guess it looks like, I don't know if you guys know, the building downtown formerly housing Firestone's Culinary Tavern at 105 North Market Street, right down the street from us, sold for $2.6 million recently here. And a new concept called Fire and Oak has filed for a liquor license application. So some movement there. Which is,
well, we definitely need something down there, and it's really interesting because the children of the owner that passed away from Firestones did not want to have anything to do with it. So I'm so glad somebody came in and is taking over that space, because it is, quite a large space across the front of Market Street. And I do believe it's that sale, I don't think comes with all the extra bits. I think Firestones had that market and another carry out thing, and I'm not sure if all of that is included. Does it say anything about that?
It doesn't, as of yet. So we'll have to see what, because that is
$2.5 million. You would think it would come with everything. I think
so.
Getting cameras in the toilets.
Well, I'm assuming if are they buying the building? Does it include the places up above? I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I mean, I'm sure it does. It says the whole downtown.
Yeah, bless you. Oh, bless you.
Lord.
Bless you.
Okay.
Bless you real good.
I know. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm looking at poor Randy's camera. We tried to the laser beam of light that is coming through is oh God.
It's terrible.
Oh Lord.
I mean, if you guys could, it's actually incredible what happens here. This light is hitting 1/1000th of an inch of this entire place that I'm at. In fact, if the camera were literally anywhere else in this entire place, it's just this laser. I could do it with one finger. That's one finger doing it right there. Just one finger. Watch this. One finger
really pretty
can
crazy.
cover that lens. I have never seen anything like it. It just literally comes between two trees, a stop sign, a building, down this level right here into the camera. It's crazy.
I just want to sing This Little Light of Mine.
Incredible.
Well, and it's interesting because when we thought, hey, we'll put the podcast studio right in the front, like this was never even,
I had no idea.
Never even thought of it. And I've put up this little shade cloth, which is obviously not working. I might need to double it. But
give it a little bit of time. It'll change. Either that or just swing the whole thing around, and you'll be good. You'll be good.
I know. What else is happening, Randy, that you got?
Frederick County Sheriff's Office has arrested a Frederick man on multiple pornography charges, child pornography charges, following an investigation that began with a cyber tip from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Detectives say the tip led them to 31-year-old Ricardo Hernandez Martinez. After child sexual abuse material was discovered on social media platform, he was taken into custody, Frederick County Adult Detention Center, and being held without bail there. And officials say U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement detainer has been placed through ICE's 287G program, which means I'm sure we'll have more protest because ICE is involved now.
Well, as the sheriff has said multiple times, and even our friend Gary Morton, who's running for sheriff, the whole program does not actually even come into play until somebody is actually arrested.
Yep.
So they're arrested for something else, and then they are, that's when that 287G kicks in, so...
Yeah. And then some other news, speaking of the Dallas Cowboys, Kohler has released a new style of toilet that will look at your poop and discover what's in there to keep you going healthy. We do have a clip.
Wait. What are we showing on this program?
Well, what looks like what you might think is supposed to be a logo. I think the logo is absolutely perfect for the new toilet from Kohler, discovering what's in your poop.
A first-of-its-kind product that illuminates your path to better living. Dakota translates your body's signals into real-time insights, helping you decode your body's cues. focusing on pattern detection for gut health and hydration. Dakota uses advanced.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough. Basically, what it does is it.
I love how they say anything but looking at your poop.
Exactly.
Right. Well, we talked about this morning on the Morning News Express, and it shines down. It doesn't shine up. And you have to.
Better.
It's the toilet's $600 or the camera's $600 in the toilet, and then you have to buy a yearly subscription. I think it's $90 per person or $130 for family, and then you have to do a fingerprint to before you go and sit, and then they can tell which family member it is. I just think it's a real crappy idea. But
come on, folks. Come on.
I mean, think about it, though. I mean, so I've looked at two ways of this. First of all, I think it's an insane idea. Second of all, though, they talked about, but some people, they can tell whether they're dehydrated or if there's blood in their stool. And so maybe for an older person, and you're across the country or something, that you might be able to determine some health issues. But I really don't. I mean, look, we're not all 19 or 20 something old boys anymore. When they sit there and go, they're all going to the bathroom at the same time, and they're like, "Hey, take a look at this," and take pictures of it. Now they got a company will do it for you.
Well, and we're pooping in boxes and mailing it. And
yeah, I've done that.
You have? I
have done that. It was a better alternative than going in and getting put to sleep and then having a rod, up in the camera where no man has gone before.
Nice. That sounds amazing, Bob.
Yeah. Your time is coming, son.
I don't know if you guys can hear this. We actually have one of these installed into Bob's. Can you guys hear this?
Introducing Dakota.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we actually installed one of these into Bob's place. Let's see what the actual readout is.
Well, looks like someone's been dining off the dollar menu again. I'm detecting traces of artificial cheese, mystery meat, and enough sodium to melt the ice on a driveway. Your fiber count. Let's just say a tumbleweed rolls through your intestines once a week.
Goodness, Bob.
Maybe swap the drive-through for a drive past it.
There you go.
The only thing I would be worried about, somebody hacking in and you're sitting down there and all of a sudden you hear the what's that? Well, the camera's repositioning. And what happens on splash day? I mean, there could be, splash. Ain't nobody cleaning that camera lens.
God help us all.
This whole segment went right into the toilet, guys.
Right into the toilet.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, my God, it went right into the toilet. I don't know what happened with our layout, why I'm so big and you guys are small, but there you go. So
it's the way it should be. You are the star, Danny. You are the star of the show.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry.
Oh, boy. All right. What else is happening locally, Bob? Anything else?
Well, you know what? It was the city, after the government shutdown, they want to have some more assistance for federal workers. They get to ride on the MARC train for free. You'll get other opportunities. I'm really sorry, and I get this, that there's probably a lot of government workers who are custodians and just secretaries and what have you. But living here in Frederick, I think most of them are probably making a pretty good bang for their buck. And I don't know if they need assistance. But I think the government and our administration is just trying to make a statement.
100%. And look, again, this is a very, very generous community in Frederick. So if somebody is truly struggling, there are thousands, literally thousands of nonprofits in our community that will help. And I have no problems helping people. Here's the thing. I have never known a shutdown to end in people not getting their back pay.
Yeah.
So, while it stinks for right now, going on like this is absolutely making a statement against the administration, when in fact it's that same party's issue with why we are where we are. So I look, if anyone needs help, please reach out. I'm happy to put you in touch with someone, or I will find someone if you truly need some help. And, unfortunately, as a government worker, you need to plan for these things because it does happen quite often, but it typically does not last terribly long, and you are retroactively paid for the time you didn't even have to work. So
my wife worked for the government for 30 years, and I think she was, had the whole, shutdowns and stuff. And I think there was one time that she didn't get back pay. But it wasn't very long. But I think there was one time she didn't get back pay. I'm looking at her right now, seeing if I was thumbs up or thumbs down. 6 weeks. Every Friday. She got 6 weeks because every other Friday off. So So then didn't get paid for that. So hopefully they all get back pay.
Yeah, and here's the thing, again, I know it's tough because unfortunately, as Americans, many people live paycheck to paycheck with not a lot in the bank, which is a bigger problem we should probably be talking about. But look, I think it will end. You will get your pay, and I think that is a statement our government is making. Our local administration is trying to make on the larger federal administration. That's my personal opinion. But
did anybody go to Comic-Con over the weekend at Baker Park?
Missed out on that one. Out on that. Did see the photos though. I saw
videos, and so look, I don't agree with anybody the No Kings rally and what they had to say. I agreed absolutely nothing. But I agree with them having the ability to have something at Baker Park. I have no problems with that. What I found interesting with all these No King rallies and one in Baker Park is that they had a video of these people dancing in these inflatable costumes and stuff and dancing around. I'm like, how does that prove your point that you don't want Donald Trump as president? I don't get it. I mean,
he's not a king. It's weird. It's a weird. I don't the connection for me personally. I don't get it. Who knows?
Yeah. But I mean, are you taken seriously when you're dancing around in a giant dinosaur uniform?
Right. Well, here's the thing. I watched a lot of videos from the rallies that were going on around the country. And when, people were asking, why are you here today? And most of them that were obviously featured in the videos have no idea. Oh, we don't want any kings. Great. We don't have one. So now why are you here? And the fact of the matter is, I wish they would all just be honest and just say, well, we hate Donald Trump. Right. Okay, well, make sure in a few years when there's a new presidential election, you vote for who you want. Like, it's just ridiculous to even, like Randy said, the fact that they're utilizing this no kings thing is just funny. It makes it laughable and makes it comical. It's not intelligent discussion about what you're upset about. It is not intelligent. So therefore, it becomes this yelling match of these people versus what we're dealing with today. And we have just gotten to such a point. And again, I am dumbfounded when people put things out on social media that are just vile for public consumption. I don't know whether they feel like the people who are in their social media feeds feel the same and they feel confident and emblazoned to be able to put out things. But I'm just dumbfounded at people that I deal with in the community on a regular basis just don't want to have an intelligent conversation about anything. They want to pull these extreme talking points about things, these singular stories, and they want to hang their hat on that one thing without thinking about larger pictures, without thinking about other things. So anyway, I don't know. Look, every right to protest. I'm glad it was peaceful. I'm glad there was, nothing horrible that happened, that came out of it, do it every weekend if you want to do it.
Yep.
I don't care. But I would just really love to be able to come to a place in this country. Actually, there's a guy I follow on TikTok right now who is, hey, let's meet in the middle. Let's talk about the things we agree on. And every day he posts something, and both sides of the aisle, yes, absolutely agree. Term limits, 100% agree. Congress shouldn't be getting paid while the federal government isn't getting paid.
Amen to that.
Agree. Let's continue to focus on the things we agree on, because as he has shown with this TikTok, there's thousands of things we all agree on, no matter where you are on the aisle. There are thousands of things we can start working on right now. Getting rid of people who have been in the government elected for 50 years. Like, that is ridiculous. That is a literal generational difference in thinking. Let's get rid of those people. Let's get rid of them. And let's get this stuff moving in the right direction. But this kind of digging in your heels and absolutely nodding everything is not good for anybody.
I was going to nod, but you said that. I'm not going to do anything now. I'm just going to stay here frozen.
It's probably a good idea, Bob.
Yeah.
Especially with that jersey on.
Yeah. We can all agree that Dak Prescott is a top-tiered quarterback this year in the NFL.
All right.
We'll see if you make the playoffs.
Well, I didn't say that, for goodness sakes.
now that Randy's come back into focus and the camera can actually see him from the blinding sunlight, which we're happy that there is sunlight today. We will, on that note.
If I can wipe that tear off his eye right there real quick.
That tear is going nowhere.
Yeah, right. It's going to be here for a few more months, I think.
Yeah,
so there you go.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you guys both so much. Appreciate you each and every morning. Have a wonderful day. That's painful. It's painful. I'm taking you off screen
Cowboys
right now.
fan.
All right, Randy, we'll come back to you in just a little bit with our live in-studio guest joining us a little bit later. Oh, I just cut him off. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with what's happening in Frederick. Then we've got Michele Payton from Reforge. I saw that she had hopped on this morning. Good morning to you, my friend. We shall see you in just a second after this next quick commercial break.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, because we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining finally beyond compare.
At Colonial Jewelers, we're celebrating 77 years in downtown Frederick. During the month of October, everything in the store will be on sale. With the area's largest selection, it's the best time for early holiday shopping or making a special purchase with interest-free financing. The Colonial Jewelers Anniversary Sale, celebrating 77 years as Frederick's premier jeweler. The Colonial Jewelers Box. There's just more in it.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
All right, it's a time in the show where we talk about what is happening in Frederick.
Sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar is in West Point Plaza, off Route 40 in Frederick and at 3 Russell Avenue in Gaithersburg. And Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. Taquito offers the same great quality food with a drive-through experience. TacoBar1.com or Taquito by TacoBar.com.
Well, that's definitely making me hungry. I don't know about you. And if you want the full link with all the events, all you have to do is look at the description of the video you're watching right now. It's right in there. Bookmark it, check it frequently. I spent about an hour yesterday adding in some amazing events that are happening in and around Frederick County. All right, can't get any further without talking about the countywide adult Halloween egg hunt, which is on right now. We hid 300 eggs around Frederick County. Every egg is a winner. Got to thank my egg hiders. I'm not sure I want to name them because I don't want them accosted before the end of this contest, but I couldn't have done it without them. Top prizes include Maryland Lottery scratch-offs and $500 in cash. Plus, we have a beautiful basket from the Beth Oler Group of J&B Real Estate. We got car washes from Auto Spa Express. We got Red Horse Steakhouse gift cards. We have Good Morning Frederick merch. And the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness has given some discounts as well that we'll be passing along to you. 100 eggs so far. I didn't check the text line this morning, but confirmed, actually found. So here's what happens. Oh, Christy, you didn't get an egg this time. It's okay. There are still 200 eggs out there to be found. So you have to look on Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page at the photos. And I do not remove the pictures until I get a confirmation that someone has actually found that particular egg number, okay? I will, if a couple of people actually say they've looked in those spots and there's no egg there, I'm hoping somebody has picked them up and just hasn't texted us yet. But here's how it all works. When you find an egg and you open up the egg, there is a slip of paper inside that gives you instructions on what you need to do. And the first thing is you want to text a photo of the slip so I know that that egg has been recovered and is no longer out to be found. So hopefully most people are doing that. Sometimes they don't. They just show up. They're not following instructions sometimes. You know, when you deal with people, this is how things go. But anyway, it is on. About a third of the eggs have been found. They are all over Frederick County. You need to utilize the photos. Every photo pretty much has something in it to give away the location. So you have to be on your hunting skills for that one. All right. And it goes, the deadline to turn in the eggs is November 2nd. So quite honestly, you have until November 2nd to find the eggs and see what's out there. But hopefully they'll all be found this week. And I'll keep you posted. All right. Tomorrow is Pints for Polio Day at Rockwell Brewery. But even bigger at Rockwell Brewery is Thursday evening, October 23rd, this Thursday, my sister's birthday. 6 to 9 p.m. We're going to be at Rockwell Brewery with WFRE for Ladies Night. Live music from Dominic Chikala. We got the Mechanical Bull. We got free. We're going to give away some free stuff from the Good Morning Frederick table we'll have there. Of course, we've got some stuff. The Frederick is Buckin' Awesome t-shirts. We'll be giving some of those away. We'll be selling them and donating a portion of that back to the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund. That's what this entire event benefits. You can order flights of beers and seltzers, and Rockwell is going to donate a portion of those to the cause as well. There's going to be some raffles, silent auctions, and more. Come on out. It's Thursday night, 6 to 9 p.m. We are going to be there, and we would love to see you there as well. October, continuing on, Trek or Treat at Tree Trekkers. Shannon Flannery, the goddess of real estate and the home of Everything Frederick, as well as the group Everything Frederick and Good Morning Frederick. Happy to sponsor a platform with some candy for the kiddos when you go to Trek or Treat. On the 25th, which is Saturday, lots of great stuff going on. You can kick things off with getting your documents securely shredded at Keys Stadium from 8 to 11 a.m. You can take up to 5 boxes per person. Donations to the Women's Giving Circle are encouraged, at that event. I got to get my stuff scanned so I can get it shredded, and I'll be taking stuff over there. At 9 a.m., it is Trick or Treat in downtown Frederick. Okay, come to 401 North Market Street, get some treats. We'll have Fortress Foundations there with us, as well as some local vendors handing out treats to all the kiddos. We cannot wait to see you at 401 North Market Street. At noon to 3, well, Scott Marcerone is going to be on the show at 9:45 to talk about the Trunk or Treat event. So we'll wait for him to discuss what they're doing there, but I'm going to be on site on that one. That's this Saturday. Noon to 5 is Canines on the Creek on Carroll Creek to benefit FSK Lions Club. At 2 o'clock, there's a family Halloween line dance party at the Thurmont Library. And at 6 p.m. on Saturday, movie on the big screen is Addams Family 2, which is free. It's going to be at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. That's thanks to Frederick County Parks and Rec, which is so cool. That's going to be a really fun time. Let's see. On Sunday, it is the Pink Ribbon 5K at Hood College. You can register when you go to runsignup.com. And that is a really great event for the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Fund. Noon to 4. Good Morning Frederick's going to be at 2 places at one time. We do this quite often. That means I usually send Mama Cone with my niece Elena to one event, and I usually go to another. So noon to 4, Trunk or Treat at the 4D Fun Center. And then 2 to 6, we're at CalFest at the Frederick Fairgrounds. So please stop by either one or both of those events and see us. CalFest, they're trying to break the world record for the most people in a Cal onesie. And at Trunk or Treat at 4D Fun Center, it's just going to be a fun time. Hope to see you there. Looks like the weather is going to be cooperative this weekend, which we love that. October 30th, 5:30 to 7:30 is Trick or Treat at the VSC, Veterans Service Center. We got Michele Payton on. She's going to talk a little bit about that as well, but games, hayride, fire trucks, and more at Monocacy Boulevard, which is the Veterans Service Center right in the same building as the Goodwill main campus, which is really great. October 31st, Halloween night. We're starting to add the events that are going on there. And that is, there's a lot of great stuff happening. Oh, it looks like Scott has already arrived, but so we're gonna switch things around a little bit. But let's finish up here. We got October 31st, Halloween night, Friday night. There's going to be a ton of events. I've already seen them. I'm going to get more and more listed. But you've got Trick or Treat at Tree Trekkers from noon to 7. From 7 to 11, you've got the AmVets costume party with Full Effect. That's on East South Street, and that is open to the public. And 9:40, the Rocky Horror Picture Show is being shown at Warehouse Cinemas. It is the 50th anniversary for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I cannot even believe that. That's just nuts to me that it has been 50 years since that movie came out. And yeah, so if you have ever seen it and you want to go, or if you've never seen it, especially on Halloween night, boy, that is a treat for sure. And then just kind of giving you an update of what's happening coming up in November. There's the first annual benefit concert at the Moose Lodge. It benefits Common Ground. The Harlem Wizards are playing Team Frederick at FCC. That's a great event. It benefits a couple local nonprofits, including the Boys and Girls Club and City Youth Matrix, as well as oh gosh, I can't even think of the third one. Oh, I9 Sports Foundation as well. So that's on November 1st. You're going to want to get your tickets. On November 7th, it is our 400th show celebration. Details will be coming soon. We're going to be doing a live stream. We got giveaways. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to encourage you to stop by there. And then November 13th, if you want to cruise Alaska, or if you just want to hang out with me for a couple of hours, come to Antietam World Travel Service on Old Farm Drive. 5 to 7 o'clock on the 13th, we're going to talk all about the trip to Alaska. I cannot wait for this. It's in June of 2026. And it is going to be a great trip. Want you to join us. And if you just want to come by and just hear about it, maybe you can't go on my trip, but you're thinking about another trip, I'm inviting you to come out and hang out with me there. All right, we're going to take one more quick break, and then we're going to come back with Scott Marcerone from the Let There Be Rock School on Industry Lane. And he's going to talk about a great event coming up this weekend. We're going to get with him in just 1 minute, right after these messages.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
All right. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business. They're located right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters, and this is the time of year to be doing that sort of stuff. You don't want to wait too long if you don't have to. They can also build you a new patio and a deck. It's never too late for that. All you have to do is call Sandra, 301-703-2157, or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, or $50 off any roof repairs. All you need to do is let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, who is making the market sweeter this weekend? We're going to find out. Market Makers is sponsored by Maryland Lottery with tons of ways to win. They got hot scratch-offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000. Or you got the Ravens scratch-off, which even if your ticket isn't a winner, you can get some amazing second chance prizes. And they got the Monopoly ticket as well. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download that Maryland Lottery app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. You must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly. All right, we're heading right down to live from Studio 401. We got Randy and Scott Marcerone in. How are you, my friend?
Good morning, Dani. How you doing?
It is great to see you. So glad you were able to stop down this morning. So you guys, first of all, you are the purveyor of the Let There Be Rock Schools in Frederick, or Frederick Rock School, as those of us who've been around a while know it as. Tell me how things are going for you there.
Great. Staying busy, getting ready for our upcoming shows that'll be happening early December at Old Mother. Looking forward to that and doing a bunch of other outside shows and whatnot. And I guess that leads us to Saturday's event.
Yeah, you guys are constantly busy doing some great stuff. Pretty much, how many? You do like 2 or 3 showcases a year with all of your bands, right?
Yeah, we do them every quarter, and then do a lot of community events as well. We just played for the Hartley House this past Saturday for a walk in their shoes event. At Baker Park, which was fantastic, and I think they raised over $12,000 this weekend, which is incredible.
Well, it's really great because not only are you giving some of these young musicians amazing opportunities to play live in front of audiences, but it's so great as an events planner when you need live music or you want live music. You are really the go-to for everyone I know, and I've come to you several times over the years just saying, hey, we'd really love to fill a day of music. And it kind of checks a lot of boxes. The kids and adults get the experience playing live, and the event people get some really quality live music. So you've really kind of done so well for that. And we really appreciate that you're part of this community.
Yeah, it's been great. Giving back and just being a part of Frederick and Frederick County. I was a Frederick County kid my whole life. So Frederick County's given me a lot, my family. So it's great to be able to give back and be a part of that.
So Scott, how did Jack Black change the School of Rock for you and for everybody when that came out? I was curious because I was wondering if there was a giant influx of kids that came.
That's funny. I guess, I don't know. Kids have been playing guitar forever, right?
Yeah.
So, probably so. I guess maybe Rock Band too when that hit the market.
Yeah,
that definitely helped for sure. That was a big game, and a lot of kids were interested in playing drums and guitar after that. So,
what do you get more of? Drums, guitar, like piano? Like what is a typical kid want to play when they come to the school?
It's either drums or guitar.
Nice.
You know, I'm a bass player, and I was told I was a bass player when I was 12 years old in my neighborhood band.
So they just told you you're going to be a bass player.
They assigned you.
Yeah, they assigned me my position. So
yeah. What is Stairway to Heaven? What is the number one thing people jam out and they rip the guitar with when they first come in?
Ooh, you know, I guess the old Smoke on the Water thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anybody can play that riff out of the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's good.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's
Yeah.
AC/DC. So like, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit.
Yeah.
AC. That was our first show ever back in May 2010. Was a tribute to AC/DC.
Oh, nice. I wish I would have missed that. They have so much good. I mean, dude, they have so many good guitar riffs. It's crazy.
Sure.
Yeah, and the one thing I love is that the Let There Be Rock School, right on Industry Lane, is not just for kids. I love the adults. So a good friend of ours, Randy and I, Mark Whitmore, he hasn't seen him yet, but since he's been back in Maryland, but you know, the Generations Apart band is doing really well. A former colleague of mine, Aaron, is playing an Industry Lane band. You've had some country acts come together, and you've had some acts be huge on the national stage. How does that make you feel when one of your bands really does kind of get that momentum and able to travel and play?
Yeah, it's pretty incredible to watch. And I mean, that was the goal from the get-go, was to have a safe space where people can express themselves and then help them along the way in their process. And when acts get to that point and they're writing their own original music, and then they have a national record label like Atlantic Records come and see them play at, 11 to 14 years old, and they sign a deal and put out 3 records and toured for 7 years. It's pretty incredible. We have a friend and mentor of the school who teaches at our summer camps, Mindy Miller, who is actively on The Voice right now. She actually won her battle last night. She's from Damascus, Maryland. She's down in Nashville now. But watching people like that are associated with the school and that are friends and mentors of the school really go out and do their thing is pretty incredible to watch.
That's cool. So that they're talented, but what about, so if I came in, I had zero talent, I've never played guitar, and I'm like, dude, I want to shred. What are we looking at? Like 6 months? 8 months? How long could I get on there?
No, we'll get you up and going in a couple months, playing songs, playing chords, and
yeah,
absolutely. Beginners to advance.
I love Chicks Dig It.
Yeah, well, yeah. We'll start a new band, Sibling Rivalry. There we go. Well, and really, I mean, that question, Randy, as you know, it's what you put into it, right? So you might have your lessons, but it's what I love about it is it's not just the lessons, it's the immersive experience when you start to put people together and kind of see how they gel live. And that's the true test of any skill, right? You can practice baseball every single day, but until you play a game, you don't know how things really move. And that's what I think is phenomenal about the experience. And you give back in amazing, huge ways that I am sure most of Frederick is not aware of, because you and your wife and your family are very low key about doing some stuff in the community. So even just like playing at Walk a Mile in Their Shoes and all these nonprofit events that you do. I know you guys work a lot with Chords of Change, and you do the Troy Fest, and I mean, you are really got your fingers in a lot of the live music here. And we're just so grateful that you're part of Frederick, man. I think it just phenomenal, the experience that you're giving people here, which is awesome.
Thanks, Dani. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very, very low key on that stuff, but I think it's very important to support your local community and just support people in general that need help.
Yeah. Well, I know you're a mentor to a lot of the kids that pass through the Let There Be Rock School, and you're giving an opportunity for more people to come together at the school. You guys have an event this weekend. I'll be out there. Let's tell everybody what you guys are doing.
So we're having a trunk or treat, open house this Saturday from 12 to 3. We're going to have live performers playing out in the park lot. We're going to have open house, doing tours, doing free trial mini lessons, and we're going to give away a guitar from our friends at Making Music. That's you bring a non-perishable food item, you get a ticket for the raffle, and those food items are going to the Frederick Food Bank. And we're going to run that all the way up until the week of Thanksgiving. We're hoping to really help and stock those shelves for people that need it this holiday season.
Is it one ticket per thing, or is it just one ticket for whatever you bring?
One ticket for whatever you bring.
All right. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
and how great to win a guitar. There you go, Rand. There's your your in. You can actually we'll bring some non-perishable food items. We're also going to bring lots of treats for the kids and some giveaways as well for the adults. But look, when organizations and businesses really are a part of our Frederick community, we all benefit, and in ways that even if you never play an instrument or decide you want to get on stage, when you support the organizations that support our community, you are helping in big ways as well. It's always a ripple effect. This is the number one thing people say why they love Frederick so much. And it's because of people like Scott and Keela and their family, and the Let There Be Rock School family, which is extended amongst hundreds and hundreds of people, of course, now, students and musicians who have come through there. But it's going to be an awesome day on Saturday, noon to 3. Can't wait. And we really look forward to that and more events that you guys are doing. When's your next live performance on the large scale?
We'll be at Old Mother December 6th and 7th and December 14th. And those are our entire school showcases throughout those 3 days.
That's great. That's awesome. What a great space that's become for you guys, too. That's awesome.
Yeah, they've been fantastic. Keith and his crew over there have been incredible, and they're just very supportive and see what we do. And Keith's son actually takes lessons with us. And so
nice.
It's been
That's
awesome.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you heading down to Market Street this morning. We will see you on Saturday, noon to 3. Let There Be Rock School right on Industry Lane. Come on down. And again, let the kids have a good time trunk or treating and maybe win a guitar and find out about the school and whether you or your children want to take lessons there. We appreciate you, and we'll be back just after these next
Dan,
messages.
hang on a second.
Yeah.
So Scott's going to sign the wall back here.
Oh, yeah.
We got to get him to do that. Yeah, we have a wall, the Wall of Fame. But before you do that, can I ask 3 quick questions here?
Yeah,
go.
Go.
A rock specialist here. All right, Scott, give me the best rock group of all time. You can only pick one, by the way.
Only pick one. Holy moly.
Yeah. This is like fast fire.
This is like asking about your favorite child.
I know. That's why we do it.
Rolling Stones.
Stones. All right.
Okay.
Favorite best rock guitarist of all time.
Jimi Hendrix.
Hendrix. All right. Very good. And what is the best rock riff of all time?
Can You Hear Me Knocking? Rolling Stones.
All right. Look at that. 3 good ones there.
He's the man for sure. All right. We're going to, while Scott is signing our window of fame, we are going to.
One more thing, Dani. I just remember for the trick or treat, please, if you can help out and bring a non-perishable food item on Saturday, it'd be fantastic. We really want to
we will make sure.
Food bank.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been talking about it on the show. We'll continue to do it through Saturday. Look, the purpose is not only to give the kids some treats, but to help restock the food bank, which we know they're always, especially this time of year, it is tough. And so we want to support that. So bring your carload of, oh, Michelle says she needs to sign the wall. We'll get you on that wall, but bring a carload of non-perishable items. Let's make sure this is the biggest, contribution to the food bank this season, and we are going to help the Rock School do that for sure. All right, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dani, for having us. Always supporting us, so we appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys as well. All right, we're going to let him sign the wall, and then we're going to be back in just a minute.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shannon Flannery beyond compare.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Oh, all right. Let's see. He's doing it. Oh, I love it. That wall, I'm telling you right now, is going to be amazing and famous. And we got some great people that will be on it. We, of course, will include Michele Payton. And speaking of her, I got a chance to sit down with her to talk about all the great stuff happening at Reforge. Here she is.
Well, you guys know this woman. This is Michele Payton with Reforge United. Reforge United,
yes.
Or just Reforge?
Well, just Reforge. We had to use United for the website.
Right. We are at the home of everything Frederick and Studio 401 right here at 4th and Market in downtown Frederick. Welcome back.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Nice to
it's been
see
a while.
you too. It has been a while. I love Reforge. We've chatted with Mitch and Katie and talked with, I can't remember the guy's name, with the bees.
Yes.
And some great programming there.
And a lot of outside of the box stuff.
Yeah, and they're so lucky to have you volunteering with them and working for them now. They are now located at VSC, the Veterans Service Center.
Yes. We are one of the partners that are helping Goodwill continue all the services to help Frederick County veterans out of the Veterans Service Center.
Yeah.
We're excited to be partnering with them and bringing a lot of good stuff in there for the veterans.
Yeah, there's a ton of programming, free services offered to veterans and their families.
And first responders.
And first responders.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you guys are working on.
Certainly. We're going to have Coffee with Comrades on Monday mornings.
Okay.
At 9 o'clock at the VSC. Just very casual. Stop in, have a cup of coffee for as long as you want, and chat with people.
Okay.
We have Wellness Wednesdays that actually started today.
All right.
Where we're going to have Reiki practitioners, acupuncture, reflexology, red light therapy.
Oh, nice.
Essential oil education, massage therapy.
Very cool. So all of those people come to the VSC?
Yeah, we have wellness practitioners that are volunteering their time.
That's amazing.
And we're looking for others that want to volunteer because we're looking to grow the program and just make it as big as we can over time.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone out there that offers any of those wellness programs that would want to contribute, you can reach out to us at Michelle@reforgeunited.org, or they can call me at 240-446-3916.
All right. Yeah.
We'll get them on the schedule. Then they're also going to do Fellowship Fridays, which will be coffee and breakfast with Bible study afterwards for those that would want to participate in the Bible study.
Okay.
This Friday, Chick-fil-A is providing breakfast for any of the veterans and first responders and their families. Like I said, on Wellness Wednesday, husband and wife can come together.
Okay.
Father and son, mother and daughter, any combination of a family that wants support to learn more about stuff. So.
Yeah, that's really great. And the Veterans Service Center is a great space for all these things that concern our veterans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the activity center there is open 5 days a week Veterans, first responders are welcome to come. If you work remote and you don't like to be home isolated, it's another space that they can come, hang out. There's, the big room that they can work around other people, or some booths that they can use if they need a little bit of privacy for a Zoom call or something like that. So we're excited about all the possibilities that the facility can bring.
Yeah, that's really amazing. And you guys have some events coming up as well?
Yeah, there's going to be a trunk or treat on October 30th.
Okay.
I believe it's going to be from 5 to 7.
Okay.
So we're looking for veteran organizations or any fire department, anybody that would want to come set up a table.
Okay.
Decorate it a little bit and hand out candy. Then we're looking to get like the Boys and Girls Club, City Youth Matrix, and organizations like that to bring the kids out to utilize it. We're going to have hay rides, looking to get a bouncy house out in the parking lot.
Oh, that's nice.
One of the area fire trucks, one of the Army vehicles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, just a fun little, like a little community block party, but for Halloween.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So it should be fun.
Yeah, and you guys have a big event scheduled that's sold out.
Yes, Reforge is doing Bourbon and Brass at Dutch's Daughter on November 7th. It sold out a couple weeks ago, so that's amazing.
That's great.
But we do still have raffle tickets for the grand prize. Text raffle to 240-446-3916, and we can get you the information and meet to get you a raffle ticket if you want to buy one.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it's supporting an amazing organization with Reforge. And we love what you guys are doing for our veterans. I think it's really great.
Yeah.
Anything else happening?
Yeah, and Thanksgiving, we're going to do blessing boxes for at least 100 families here in the Frederick community. So we're looking to work with grocery stores and stuff like that to get all the supplies to do that. And then at Christmas, we'll be doing at least 300 stockings for the police officers in either the Frederick City Department or Frederick Sheriff's Office, or both.
Okay.
Where we'll be able to give them the stockings. We'll be able to come in and help put them together. And then each of them will get so many stockings to take out on their beat.
Yeah.
They hand out to the children in their neighborhoods to build that camaraderie and that relationship and that goodwill, and help take away some of that fear that a lot of people grow up with, thinking that, they can't approach the police or to be scared or this, that, and other. So
anytime we can help bring law enforcement together with the community, especially the young kids, it's awesome.
Awesome.
Well, thank you guys for everything you're doing.
Certainly.
ReforgeUnited.org. The Veteran Service Center is located in the Goodwill Building on Monocacy Boulevard. Michele Payton is putting a lot of great stuff together, and we'll make sure her details are on screen for you if you want to be involved as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice seeing you again.
You too.
All right. Excellent. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the support. Oh, you are always welcome. I am proud to support all of these organizations which are supporting our community. All right, get out there and find some eggs. There are still about 180 of them out there when I'm looking at the texts that I've received so far. There are a ton. There's a ton. My favorite words, a ton. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I so appreciate your support every single day. Let me just tell you, I love doing this show. I love highlighting our nonprofits and local businesses. I am so passionate about it, doing what I can, but I could not do it without your support and help. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate every like, every comment, every share. By doing that, which is free, you're helping all these other people get more exposure. And I appreciate that more than anything. So while I ask you to get out there and be great, I think you already are great, Frederick. I will see you tomorrow morning right here at 9 a.m.